Hi there, Coach Latanya here. Welcome back to Elevate Wellness. I wanted to share with you today simple and practical ways that you can approach weight loss without having to count calories. Now, these tips are not what the weight loss industry will share with you. Oftentimes, they will share with you the contrary. All right? And so, if you want to know more, stay tuned. If this is your first time here, I'm Coach Latanya. I have over 20 years in the fitness and wellness space. And every day I help people online achieve their health and wellness goals through digital programs, products, and services. Not only have I helped other individuals lose weight and attain their fitness goals, but I myself have had to lose weight several times. Several times because I have given birth 3 times, one time to twins, okay? So I know what it is to be a mom. I know what it is to have had to lose, baby weight and nursing and all of that good thing, all of those good things. I've also had an issue with adrenal insufficiency, some people will call it, or adrenal fatigue. Basically just hormones. I've actually had some mold toxicity exposure from one of the places I used to live in. So I've been through it. I've had to come back. I've had to bounce back from injuries. And I actually also had that menopausal 15 or menopausal 20 that seems to come on like almost overnight. So I've been up and down. I've been through this journey. I've been on this journey myself. And so I'm not just telling you something that I coach with. I'm not just sharing tips with you that I coach with, but I'm sharing what works for me as well. And I believe that it'll be helpful for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the topic now. So when we are, trying to lose weight, the weight loss industry will tell you it's more of a numbers focus, right? They're helping you lose weight, which means you need to eat these many calories per day, right? But calories is really a source of energy. And so although I do recommend looking at how many calories you are consuming in the beginning, just to get an idea, are you under eating by a lot or are you overeating? Because you can undereat and gain weight as well. By undereating without intermittent fasting, without certain by undereating, it can seem like, well, how in the world can I gain weight just by undereating? Because now your body's in starvation mode and it begins to hold on to everything. And so what you find is that not only are you not losing weight, you're starting to actually gain weight. You're starting to get softer. You're starting to feel lethargic, right? And when you do eat something, you're tired, your blood sugars, like all of those different things, right? And so not eating is not a quick fix for weight loss, okay? And so you want to measure how much food you're consuming by counting calories. I recommend that for just a few days, okay? 3-5 days. I use my FitnessPal so that it helps me to stay on track. A better way is the PFF method. I just made that up, okay? The PFF method. And the PFF method is protein, fat, and fiber. Okay? When you incorporate proteins, fats, and fiber, you're going to be more satiated. You're going to actually eat less because you're so satisfied and you're going to feel better. So when we go to the grocery store, a lot of times we see food, right? We go to the grocery store to buy food. But it's important for us to understand that they don't just sell food in the grocery store. They also sell products. So the difference is a food is an ingredient. A food is something that was grown from the ground on a tree, right? Or was fed from something on the ground or from a tree, right? So you have your salmon, right? You have your chicken, you have your turkey, right? It was fed from something from the ground or a tree. You have your pears, you have your berries. Those are, you know, trees and bushes. So those things are grown from the earth, Mother Earth, right? That's why one of the reasons why she's called, you know, Mother Earth is because she nourishes us. It is from the ground that we have our foods and our medicines, right? Now, when we consume products, we have chicken fingers, right? They're made, it's processed. There's fillers in there. There's preservatives in there. The coating, we don't know what that is. And so although it's fun, listen, I have kids, they want chicken tenders too. So I understand. But when we are having that all the time, we're consuming more products than we are foods, okay? Now, another thing with that is we become heightened. Our taste buds become heightened because we have now this craving for a level of salt that a natural food doesn't have. And so you find yourselves like, oh, this is so bland, it doesn't taste good, right? Because our taste buds have become so heightened from the products. Rightfully so, because they're studying texture, they're studying taste. Because how could they sell something? How could those companies continue to sell their product if they don't heighten, you know, the taste, if they don't heighten the texture, enhance it, right? For you to come back and get it more and more. Oh, that was so good, I'm going to have more. Oh, that was so good, I can't stop eating these things. That's the whole goal. But when you have, you know, nuts and seeds and berries, you eat that, you're satisfied. It's like, okay, I'm good, I don't need anything else, right? So that is the difference. So you want to look at, just like you want to look at how many calories in the beginning, just 3 to 5 days, to kind of get an idea of how many calories you're consuming, okay? Are you consuming enough? Are you not consuming enough? And if you need help in this area, you can go over to my studio, my virtual studio. There is a link in the description. It'll take you right over to the app, and you can book a wellness session with me. You and I can create a plan that is specific to your goals. I am also launching July 1st, my first weight loss coaching program. And I will take up to 100 women with this program. I'm going to be coaching you. There's so much coaching you, habit coaching, videos that we're going to do, as well as structured workouts and information to help you do this online with support, but with your lifing at the same time. Okay, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be July 1st. And so the quality of your protein will dictate the quality of the muscle that you retain and that you build. So what I do is I have 1 gram of protein per body weight, per pound of body weight. So when I had weight loss, when I had weight to lose, I did not consume the amount of protein at the body weight that I was at. I consumed the amount of protein at my goal weight, okay? So at that time, I was doing about 140 to 145 grams of protein. Right now, I'm doing about 135 to 140 grams of protein, okay? And so that is satiating for me. I find myself, especially now that it's hot too, not really wanting to eat so much food. So I have to make sure that I'm getting my calories in, okay? It's okay for me to be in a deficit, but I don't want to be in a deficit that's so deep that I'm under eating. So I use my MyFitnessPal to make sure that I'm not under eating right now, okay? And so when you're eating more ingredients, you will find that you're more satisfied. You're not as hungry, and you're not as hungry as often either, okay? And so we talked about protein a little bit. Now, if you're doing more animal protein, I recommend, if you're doing more plant-based protein, I recommend doing clean plant-based protein, not this plant-based product. Because again, just because it's plant-based does not mean that it's healthier for you, especially if it's a product that's heightened with fillers and preservatives and salts and sugars and all of that. So look at the food. Is it a food or is it a product? Okay. So if you're doing plant-based protein, I recommend doing more clean plant-based proteins than plant-based products. What the weight loss industry will not tell you. Fat actually burns fat. Okay. Now, it is the type of fat or the quality of fat that you eat will determine the quality of fat you burn. So when I'm eating avocados, MCT oil, coconut oils, those things help my body to, they are calorically dense. And so a lot of times the weight loss industry will tell you, well, that's too high in calories. So you don't want to eat the peanut butters. You don't want to eat the walnuts because it's too high in calories. It's higher in calories because it's calorically dense. Fat will satiate you longer, right? Calorically dense is another word for energy dense, okay? So let's say that I have, some olive oil and I put it on collard greens, right? I put it on a vegetable. It's gonna satisfy me a whole lot more than a protein bar or a snack bar would, okay? So we are with the weight loss industry. A lot of times they sell the calories. Oh, only 150 calories, only a 200 calorie muffin, right? So it's only 200 calories and it's made with this, so it's good. But instead of having that 200 calorie product, have a 200 calorie food, right? Or have the 200 calorie food and then have it with a cantaloupe, right? Because it's filled with water. It has vitamins and minerals in it. Maybe you have some chicken breast with a nice salad. You're having some beans, a little drizzle of olive oil and lemon. You can put a little bit of pepper on there. It's a little bit of salt on there, and it's delicious. You're set, you're satisfied, and you're stuffed. Or you can have a 200 calorie muffin. So you can eat so much more when we are having ingredients. You're just adding those ingredients, but it's so much more satisfying than a product would be for you. All right. So fat is satisfying, the healthier fats, right? The healthy fats, the avocados, the coconut oils. When you are fat adapted, right? As I am fat adapted because I keep my carbs low. I'm not on keto anymore. I am low carb. I love low carb living. I feel so much better with low carb living. I do about 100 grams, but about 75 net carbs. So I stay under 100 net carbs per day. Okay. Sometimes during the summer when it's really hot, I do go a little bit higher, but I try to keep it at about no more than 100, because being in the heat, having my, fat burning capabilities up in the heat makes me even warmer. So I do that in order to keep my body on a cooler. The more protein you eat, the more your body temperature is elevated because your metabolism is elevated. Well, that translates as you being warmer even in the warmer months. And so that's why I do a little bit more, but I still keep my carbs on the low end. Okay. So, now we talked about the protein, we talked about the fat, let's talk about the fiber. The reason why I did not say carbs is not because I don't believe in carbs. I am a carb supporter, but carbs have fiber in them. So if I say protein, fat, carbs, then you say, oh, well, then crackers are carbs, so I can have that. But I said protein, fat, fiber because beans are carbs that have fiber. So I recommend you having carbs that have fiber as opposed to just carbs. The reason why is because your body's going to metabolize that. It's going to break down those crackers. You're not going to feel satisfied. You're going to need something else. And you find yourself constantly snacking, right? It's like, I cannot seem to get satisfied. I cannot seem to stop snacking because we want to have the protein, the fat, and the fiber. When you make your meals this way, protein, fat, and fiber, you're going to be more satisfied longer. You're going to be more satisfied per meal, and you're going to be satisfied for longer. Okay. So again, instead of having a product that's a snack that only sells you, it's a 300 calorie snack, you can do a 300 calorie meal with the fat, the fiber, the protein. That's going to be so much more satiating, and you're not eating as often. And that really is the key to burning fat naturally, burning fat faster, and seeing that change that you really want to see in your body. Food, calorie for calorie, all food is not created equal. When we eat more whole foods, right? More whole food ingredients, our bodies also appear differently. It also influences the way we think and the feelings we feel. When we eat things that are like high calories, loaded with sugar, loaded with salt, you don't feel energetic. Sometimes your blood pressure's increased. You just don't feel well. You feel lethargic. You feel like you need to take a nap. And then when you get up, you don't feel like you need to go for a walk. You just want to continue to nap, or you're craving something. You're craving sugars. And so it really can throw you completely off of your fat loss journey, your fat loss goals. And it doesn't have to be that way. You can really enjoy food. You can enjoy the journey. But I recommend, instead of counting calories, watch the food. Instead of counting calories, substitute or exchange your products for more whole foods. Okay? I hope that you found this video helpful. If so, please leave a comment and let me know what stood out most to you. If this is your first time watching, if this is your first time here, welcome again. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, so the next time I upload a video, you will be among the first to be notified. And thank you so much to each and every subscriber. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I thank you for, I thank you for the likes on the videos that I'm seeing. I thank you for chiming in with the comments. I really appreciate you. I come here to serve you with content to help you elevate wellness, and I hope and pray that these videos are doing that for you. And I want to thank you for the likes and thank you for the comments. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video and you're a subscriber, please go ahead and share this with a few of your besties, and let's get more people elevating wellness in 2024. Okay, so I have a special announcement. I'm going to take a break from doing Thursday videos after next week. So next week I want to do an update with my locks. I'm going to show you, because I have seen a real difference in my hairline, just letting my hair just rock. And so I'm so excited to share that with you, because it really is a big difference. I see a huge difference, okay? And by the time we do that video, it will have been 8 weeks. So I'm going to show you what 8 weeks no retwist looks like. So I'm excited for that, and I hope that you are too. But after that, I will not be doing Thursday videos until after the summer, okay? And I have so much going on with my children, with the summer, with schools, and all of those great things, right? But I will be doing those walking workouts for you every Monday. So please come back for that, because I want you to stay on track. In addition to that, I am also going to be launching on July 1st. I'm going to be launching my weight loss coaching program. So if you're interested in that, you want support, you want a supportive group, you want to be able, you want the accountability from me, you want structured workouts, and that is the place that you want to be, because I'm going to be there to help you along the way, to give you structured workouts and plans for the week, and all of those great things that will help you to stay on track, especially during the summer, as it is summering. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you in the next one, and until next time, live beautiful.